What do you think of the owls?
I think it's a nice thing to see a living thing living in a tree in a day when we're all worried about a pandemic.
In 2017, I became intrigued by a pair of great horned owls that lived in our neighborhood. I knew they were there. Their haunting hoots often echoed through the night. Initially, I only saw them at night. Before long, I discovered their favorite trees. I saw them at dusk, looking back at me in the wind. I filmed the owls at dusk and at dawn. My first videos captured one owl as interested in me as I was in her. She glared back at me with a piercing stare. I learned that a few of my neighbors had become enchanted by the owls as well. The owls stood their ground bravely when harassed by angry crows. Crows, and sometimes blue jays, would dive at the owls from all sides. One day, while taking pictures of the owls, a cute, down-covered owlet gazed back at me with a curious look. I had discovered their nest. There were 2 young owls attended by both parents. The mother frequently guarded from above the nest. Soon the young owls left the nest, but remained on the old oak tree. The predatory adult owls would frequently bring back small animals to feed their young. I saw rabbits, squirrels, and mice carried by the owls. The young owls grew quickly. They hopped from branch to branch, eventually learning to fly. For the next 2 years, the owls disappeared from our neighborhood, other than rare episodic hooting in the night. This past winter, the owls returned. A neighbor heard their distinctive mating calls. The female began sitting on her nest. During the day, the male would roost in a fir tree across the street. This time, 3 fluffy owlets hatched in the nest. The adult female protects her young from the marauding blue jays. She regurgitates to feed the young owlets. The nesting tree is located on a busy corner in our suburb. Social distancing due to the pandemic has left the streets quiet. Witnessing the emergence of new life amid the struggles in our world gives us renewed hope for a better future.
Tell me, what do you think of seeing the owls?
Oh, I think it's awesome. I love wild animals, you know, so I hope they don't go away.
Yeah, me neither.
Deer Creek, I was taking the guys to clean the place up, the indoor tennis club, and a damn rabbit comes flying and hits right in my windshield, you know. I said, holy cow, I said, what the hell? Yeah, it scared the crap out of me, you know. So I seen a policeman in the parking lot, and I told him, he said, oh yeah, this happened several times to me, you know. He said, I'll tell you what, he says, go back there and see if you can find the rabbit. So I went back there, the damn rabbit was gone. Here comes the owl, you know, with a rabbit hanging.
That's great.
But yeah, hit the windshield of my truck. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, but it killed it, yeah.
Wow.
But I mean, it came out of, I said, what the hell did the rabbit do? Flying out of the sky?
That's crazy.
She knows us all. She even knows Bentley.
What do you
I
think?
went over and started yelling at the crows, but it didn't do anything.
You were yelling at the crows?
I was telling them, leave her alone.
You're rooting for the owls.
I am for sure rooting for, we call her Hattie. I had an Aunt Hattie, so it's kind of fun to call her Hattie.
Oh, I see one
You
right
do?
behind, just trying to pop his head up, but right behind in the corner.
On the right?
I don't know if that's her feathers coming up, I think. No, that's just her feathers.
Santa, sit. 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 You know what sit means.
So what do you think of the owls?
Can't really see them right now.
Okay, so look in the open hole of the trunk of the tree. You can see the mama moving around.
Oh,
She just moved her head.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see the baby. Stop!
But I don't see the babies right
Why
now.
was-
They're behind her right now.
Yeah,
She's kind of on top of
totally see
them.
the three heads moving around.
Yeah.
They're behind her, huh?
Squealing Santa.
You see him? Well, we can see the mom right now. She's in the nest. But we can't see the babies right now. You can see her.
I see something moving over there.
Yeah, you see it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I
The
can make
sunlight's
it
right
big
on
enough.
her, right on her ears.
Right on her, above her eyes. You mean.
Right.
Yeah.
Inside of the trunk?
Yeah, she's on top of the nest with the three young.
Yeah, okay. She was out yesterday.
You see the owl up there? You see it?
There are three young in the nest. They hatched last week.
Oh, did they?
You can see them perfectly from across the street. I'll show you.
3 of them?
3 of them.
Oh, turn on my phone. Oh, I want to see the baby.
Take a picture of them.
I see
They
it.
just popped up, yeah.
There's 3 of them, is it?
Real, I see 2.
It's nice when everyone has to stay home to come out and see something like this, isn't it?
It slows everything down. Like life should be, really.